everybody, it's Uncle Scott. Welcome back to the QwerkyReax channel, and it's New Ren Music Day. New Ren Music Day. Cannot wait. It's happening in just a few minutes here. I had wanted to jump on earlier, but I'm a little bit slow. Really quickly, see how fast this chat is going on the side? Like, Ren throttled it, which means like it's supposed to be going slower and it's still racing by. I even saw other reactors like Knox Hill be like, can't wait for this, but this is like the chat is moving crazy. So did Cliff Beats, who's another reactor I know reacts to Ren a lot. And then even Ren, like one after another, was like, how fast is this going? I can't read shit. So it's just really funny that even he's having trouble slowing it down. Everybody's so excited to see his next video, which is called Slaughterhouse, as you can see right there in the corner. He also just said he's really excited for us to see other music in this album because it's excuse me, it's less rappy and more like sing-songy. That's how he put it, or like singing songs. So that's kind of cool. Excited to see that. What did he just say there? Maybe I can back it up a little bit and see. He said, does anyone remember the highest we've gotten on live? Oh, because he thinks this is like, it's got to be a pretty crazy like number of how many people are in this right now. Because this is, I've been on his premieres before, as you guys know. I've done them on here on the channel. And when he throttles it, when he like slows the chat so you have time to read it, you can actually read it as it goes by. It's slowing down just a touch now, but before, when I first logged on, it was like speeding by. So I'm not surprised that he's wondering if this is like a new kind of record for him. Thank you guys so much. All right, let me switch this off the chat. It gets really loud in my ears when the thing starts the countdown. So now we're getting into the countdown stage. What I was about to say is thank you guys so much for showing Mackie the love. She's new to the channel, and you guys really like enjoyed her reaction, as I knew you would, because I don't know, just the way I was so excited because she was so captivated. She is going to come back and do the tales. She is going to come back and do more music, and she wants to do it very soon. She's traveling right now. I think she's going to be on the West Coast for a quick bit, but then she wants to record as soon as she can because she really wants to dive into Ren's, you know, all of it. She wants to see all of it. So thank you so much for the suggestions. Keep them coming. And don't forget, tomorrow, we are doing one of her songs that she wrote and sings in, and there's a music video, and she watches, like, well, she watches me, I guess, but like she's there for the reaction. So I can ask her questions, which I do while it's playing. And what's really cool about that is that I had a different take on what the piece was. I also found out that what they ended up shooting, because they didn't have a permit, ended up not being the original plan for the music video, but it still worked out. Just a lot of cool inside stuff. I asked a lot of you in my last video too, if you thought the name of it, what the name of it should be, and what I was thinking was Inside Track. A lot of you had some other like creative ideas too. But there seemed to be an overwhelming response to really liking Inside Track, so I may call it that. Like if I'm able to get other artists to come join and do like, you know, the thing here, do interview with me while I react. But let me turn this volume back on, and here we go, guys. I'm so excited. Are you excited? Let's do this. Oh, also, guys, I'm going to let it play through once.
Somebody, anyone help. Anyone help, I've been going through hell. Hell, I've been going through. Hell, I've been going through. I've been at odds with myself. I've been so lost in my health. I've been feeling like deleting myself. Man, I've been going through hell.
Walls are closing for the chosen. Bodies ripped up, zipped and frozen.
Roll over shots shards of shattered glass, a masterclass of surviving inside a plaster cast. Martial artist, Arkham Asylum, night's darkest. Half-heartedly, haphazardly start this. Shallow tombs, open wounds that don't heal. Cold steel incision, a mountain made a molehill. Through fields of the valley of doubt, I pass out, revive with the mouth-to-mouth. I stay locomotion, move with a chokehold. Goalpost moving, grow up then grow old. Hocus pocus, voodoo and black holes. Tobacco, I light up with my hat low. The last of the prophets, heaven sent Nephilim, roaming the earth with a severed wing. While the sword of Damocles is beckoning, hackling thoughts that torture porcelain skin. Who's the kingdom come king that brings the conquest to conquer his sins I bring? Whispers caught by the wind aboard the fetus, and here lies the body of Ren. And pain makes men out of boys that were lost, it's across to the homies. And some get body bags, it rag-tagged, and it still hurts low-key. These concrete streets breed wolves from sheep in the land of the holy. And the legend don't die, I love that guy, this one's for the broskies. Pedal to metal, you know how he the devil and Jezebel coming for a jackal is hiding inside of my taking your rosy cheeks, painting them blue, turning your clique into skeleton crew, stripping the soul from the base of your shoes. So watch my tongue, my words are laced with I'm lying in truth, it's a fire in the booth. Switch up the star like bisex, impress your heavy lift, tricep, bicep, I flex the thunder and lightning writing on Tesla. Connect direct, pit horse disconnect. Working in a lab, a mad bad lad Dexter, coming for your neck, the head that collector. A million degrees, graduate semester. A bullet in the knee till you kneel to the emperor.
They say, he say, she say.
People like to bicker as humanity erodes.
OKK with an AK pointed at the KKK. That's how you kill a ghost. Killer ghost, giddy sick of the most. QB quicker on the trigger, click, 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 click. Empty chamber, fill it, reload. I cock it and hold, bullet in the chamber, explode, and burrow through the pricks. Go, let's go. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, sucker making crack. When I spread, that's the bread and the butter and I bled. For the love of music dead, undercover, tell the coroner I left. Resurrect, motherfucker, G. Sick, yeah I'm sick. I think I told you that I'm sick. Sucker click, and when I pull up on your click, 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 click. Homicidal, traumatic. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, bitch.
Bro, I don't think you can show that on YouTube, bro. Well, that's a way to end it. Oh my God. Okay, what I started to say really quickly at the beginning there was, well, let me make sure there's nothing coming after. There still seems, no, there's not. Was that I always watch it through on premiere days. If you're new to the channel, I always watch the whole song through the first time because I don't want to interrupt the premiere and I want us to all feel it the same way. Now I'm going to go back and watch it again as part of the same reaction. And let's try to like piece out some of the things we can see in there. I was about to say that part where he was like on the table and all plasticed up looked like Dexter. And then I'm pretty sure he has a Dexter bar in this right after that. And then that part where he did the, where it was his head, his like severed head was talking. That was really interesting. And you can see ever so slightly, I'll look at it again before I make my guesses as to what it is, but I think I have a film production little nugget for you guys when we get there. So let me find this here. Where is he? He's right there. All right. This is Slaughterhouse. We're going to listen to it again, guys, and kind of break it down a little bit. All right, here we go. I love this like opening too. And then when the woman comes in singing,
somebody, anyone help, I've been going through hell. Hell, I've been going through. Hell, I've been going through. I've been at odds with myself. I've been so lost in my health. I've been feeling like deleting myself. Man, I've been going through hell.
Walls are closing for the chosen. Bodies ripped up, zipped and frozen. One by one we'll all fall down. Welcome to the slaughterhouse.
like that part, like the welcome to the slaughterhouse. Well, I did it in a minor chord, but you know what I'm saying. The way she did it much better. That's why she's in the video and I'm not. But I'm saying, like, what a like, it's a beautiful sound and a creepy ass way to get into this music video. It's almost like a horror movie kind of thing, which I know Ren really digs on, making some of his stuff look that way. It's so dope. Also, y'all noticing he's wearing the white version of the Sick Boy gear, which I'm wondering if he like has already released this merch or he's about to release this merch. But I'm pretty sure I saw on Instagram that actually I know I saw on Instagram earlier this week that those pants down the side of him, they say Sick Boy. And then later in the video, excuse me, I'm still getting over this cold, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a little phlegmy. I know later in the video, there's multiples of him around in that circle, like towards the very end. And in those multiples, they're wearing the black version of the merch. That's pretty like cool because he looks dope as like all these versions of him around an isolated version of him. But also like, what a way to let us like see the merch. You know what I mean? Anyway. This guy.
Crawl over shot.
So that's another really quick production thing, like that not a lot of people realize when it first goes by, but like see how they're doing this? This is just another way for them to create a zoom effect, but also doing it with props in front of the frame. So really, the camera has a rack focus on it. It looks like it's moving in, but it's not. There's a zoom that's happening, but I'm saying like the camera isn't usually what moves because then you get too much going on with the props in the way and the people in the way because all those people are there with their arms like over like this, so you'll run into them without some sort of chaos of everybody moving. So when we move forward right here, you're going to see how it zooms into him, and they probably added some shakiness to it so it looks like a handheld. But we'll watch it again right now, and I'll be able to tell. But just kind of a cool film production trick. That's how they do this. Yeah, see,
crawl over shards of shattered glass, a masterclass of surviving inside a plaster cast. Martial artist, Arkham Asylum, night darkest, half-heartedly, haphazardly start this. Shallow tombs, open wounds that don't heal, cold steel incision, a mountain made a molehill. Through fields of the valley of doubt, I pass out, revive with the mouth-to-mouth, I stay locomotion, move with a chokehold, goalpost, moving, grow up, then grow old. Hocus pocus, voodoo and black holes. Tobacco, I light up with my hat low. The last of the prophets, heaven sent Nephilim, roaming the earth with a severed wing, while the sword of Damocles is beckoning, hackling thoughts that torture porcelain skin. Who's the kingdom come king that brings the contrast to conquer his sins I bring? Whispers caught by the wind aboard the...
Like this was the Dexter part that I was talking about. Also, listen to how he's talking about how like, you know, goalposts move and everything else, how no matter how you try to either conquer the sickness or conquer, you know, the career, the music and everything else, everything's always moving, right? And then I don't know if you guys saw like when they were doing the eye-opening thing and everything else, he did say on Instagram, and then I saw it flash by in the chat earlier today, that he got poked in the eye. He was almost blinded on this shoot because he got poked in the eye by a forceps. So I'm wondering if they were trying to do like, they were trying to recreate the Clockwork Orange kind of thing where the guy's got forceps holding his eyes open like that. This is Malcolm McDowell's the actor, but I don't, if you've never seen that movie, it's crazy.
Stop it, please, I beg you!
We're trying to get him to stop being so violent. But anyway, some sort of tool like that went into Ren's eye, and the doctor said that he was close to losing his eye. He would have been blind in one eye, which is like crazy. And then to have on top of that, all that other stuff he's going through right now, crazy. Anyway, I'm just like, there's so much happening here and it's new music. And you know, I got excited, guys. I'm trying to like pinpoint the stuff as I see it.
That brings the contrast to conquer his sins I bring. Whispers caught by the wind aboard the fetus, and here lies the body of Ren. And pain makes men out of boys that were lost. It's across to the homies. And some get body bags, it ragtagged, and it still hurts low-key. These concrete streets breed wolves from sheep in the land of the holy. And the legend don't die, I love that guy. This one for the broskies. Pedal to metal, you...
So first of all, that flow switch right there, the one that we just listened to, which was kind of melodic, is awesome. And it's so Ren. How on brand is that for him? He does that in so much stuff. And it's like, you feel it, right? Like when that music change happens, you're like, yes, like you want to live in that music. This is the part I was talking about. These are all like, you see the Sick Boy written on the sleeve that goes around the back, like he had in the Nas thing, the Nas retake he did. What was that? I can't remember the name of the song, but he did a Nas retake, and it was, he had on the black Sick Boy sweatshirt with the, I think they call them jumpers, with the red lettering on the back that said Sick Boy, which was so dope. I wanted one so badly. I wish I still had a job, not for like living, but so I could buy Ren merch. Like, that's the world I'm living in right now. But then I think he put out, or clearly he put out, new versions of it, because the one he's wearing right here in white is Sick Boy on the back, but it's a whole sweatsuit because that line down the side says Sick Boy too. And if you notice the other Rens standing in a circle, which is also really dope and easier to do than you think, I'm going to explain that in a second, is a black version of it. So they've got the white Sick Boy written on the back and then Sick Boy written down the legs. How did he get all 5 of them to be here? Believe it or not, it doesn't need a green screen, which is kind of crazy, I know, but it's done with layers. So when you edit like movies, TV shows, excuse me, music videos, when I edit these reaction things, or if you look at my thumbnails all the time, you'll notice that I put myself inside of whatever screen, like whatever still shot I use from the music video. And the way I do that is with that sticker function on iPhone. So like if you make a picture a sticker, it becomes a transparent, like, you know, no back version of itself, and you can put it in a layer. But what I also do is I take the item, like let's say it's Ren playing the guitar from High Ren. I take that and I sticker that too. So I match it to the background. So I've still got the background there. Then I can layer in me or my guest, and then I can layer in the sticker of Ren on top of himself, and it looks like you're in the picture. That's basically the premise of what they're doing here, except they're doing it with video and it's not stickered. So what it is it's cropped video, my guess, because I can't imagine they green screened all of this. It would have been a huge pain in the ass to do. But as long as the camera is on lockdown, which this one clearly is, it never moves from this shot when they're shooting this shot. They just layered on top of each other and then cropped out the other guy's shot. Like, see how Ren's shadow is going across from the white sweatshirted version of Ren? See how it's going across diagonally like that? The one that's right above that shadow is cropped, and you can do it with a thing called masking, where all he has to do is just draw basically a little line that goes down and around the bottom foot and a shadow of the one wearing black. And then everything from there up is on that guy's layer. And so when you put it on top of this Ren layer, you get him and you get the shadow, and the light already works because you didn't move the light either. So as long as the lighting stays the same, and as long as your shot never moves, you can stack layers upon layers upon layers. And as long as you're masking or cropping out each individual person, you can stack them and they'll never interfere with each other, and it'll look like they're all standing there at the same time. That's how he did that. That was probably way too long of an explanation, but I have said many times I nerd out on this stuff. I have told you I'm a nerd. The name of the channel is Qwerky, and I don't even spell it the right way because that's how quirky I am. Come on. You knew what you got into. Do it, Ren. Do it.
And the legend don't die. I love that guy. This one's for the broskies. Paddle tomato, you know how he. The devil and Jezebel coming for. A jackal is hiding inside of my. Taking your rosy cheeks, painting them blue. Turning your click into skeleton crew. Stripping the soul from the base of your shoes. So watch my tongue, my words are laced with. I'm lying in truth, it's a fire in the booth. Switch up the star like bisex. Impress your heavy lift, tricep, bicep, I flex the thunder and lightning.
So first of all, I just noticed it is the red Sick Boy jumper that he's wearing with the black pants, the red lettering of Sick Boy. So the same one from that Nas retake that he did, which I don't know why I can't think of the name of that song right now. That's driving me crazy. But when he did this, when I first saw it, so he's clearly holding a decapitated version of his own head that's singing, which is kind of dope, which by the way, if you guys saw the channel earlier this week, I just saw the musical Death Becomes Her, and they do a version of this in the musical, which is even harder to do when you don't have like video effects to do with it. But what I'm trying to see is, yeah, so it's crazy. What's kind of throwing it off is, do you see the little like gray square in the back? So you see the painting frame or the mirror frame to the right, and then you see Ren, and then in between that, there's this other little like angled square. At first, I thought that was the mask, and they didn't do a great job like cutting it out. And I'm wondering now if they're using that as a backdrop because they were worried about the mask, which is another film production trick. If you can use things in the background to distract, so that if people are like, wait, did you do that right? And they're like, oh no, it's just the background, you saved yourself. I am not putting down Ren's team at all. This whole video, the set design, the concept is dope. All of this is dope. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how they did the head so that when it came up, it's clearly masked. And basically what that means too is that there was a moment where they had Ren, he had to come up from behind that table or from behind a thing with someone else holding his hair, and that person's wearing a green screen sleeve and probably, no, it would be their hand. And then, or they could have worn a black suit jacket the same as Ren is wearing right now. And then Ren is wearing green screen stuff from like here down. That's usually how you would do something like that.
Star like bisex, impress your heavy lift, tricep, bicep, I flex the thunder and lightning writing on Tesla. Yeah. Connect direct, pin horse disconnect. Working in a lab, a mad bad like Dexter. Coming for your neck, the head that collector. A million degrees, graduate semester. A bullet in the knee till you kneel to the emperor.
They say, he say, she say.
People like to bicker as humanity erodes.
OKK with an AK pointed at the KKK. That's how you kill a ghost. Killer goals, giddy sick of the most. I be quicker on the trigger, click, 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 click. Empty chamber, fill it reload. I cock it in hole, bullet in the chamber explode. And burrow through the pricks, go, let's go. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, soccer making crack. When I spread, that's the bread and the butter and I bled. For the love of music dead, undercover, tell the coroner I left. Resurrect, motherfucker, G. Sick, yeah I'm sick. I think I told you that I'm sick. Sucker click, and when I pull up on your click, 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 click.
I thought he said it the first time. I wasn't sure. I'm not going to repeat it. But you all heard him, right? You heard him. I know there are a lot of women out there who are like very into Ren, and you see his body throughout this. He is in amazing shape. Like, he's got abs on abs. Like, I feel like you could just play the xylophone on his freaking stomach. But yeah, I think they're going to like that bar too. Just saying.
Sick, yeah I'm sick. I think I told you that I'm sick. Sucker click, and when I pull up on your click, 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 click. Homicidal traumatic. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, bitch.
Really cool that they all fall down when that happens. And also so symbolic that he's doing it to himself. Like, he was hunting out this menace in his brain the whole time, right? Like, he was hunting out all that's happened. Like, if you think of the guys with the guns, the soldiers with the guns, if you think of them as, you know, kind of like white blood cells kind of thing, and they're trying to attack the virus that's inside of him, that's making him crazy, that's making him think all these things, that's what they do. They go and they kill the bad cells. So it's kind of cool, the premise of how they put all of this together. And if you think of the slaughterhouse as his actual head, like all the stuff that's going on in his head, dealing with the sickness, dealing with the music industry, dealing with the creativity, which just being creative alone can cause a whole lot of back and forth in your brain. Like, that's what kind of makes you creative, is like all of that's happening for him. And it's like, making him a little manic. And even if he didn't think of the guys, like the black soldiers, the guys in the black outfits, the soldiers, if he didn't even think of them as like, you know, white blood cells because they're dressed in black, maybe he thinks of them as medication and how the medication comes in and stifles that stuff. Maybe that's why they're dressed in black. There's so much stuff you can pull from this, guys. And I didn't even do like a lyric breakdown, which I'm sure will blow my mind even more when I listen to this again. Like, I say it so many times, guys, he's a cheat code. And I really am going to have to start putting in other things to express like how amazing he is, because I'm losing words and I've got a pretty good vocabulary, even though apparently I don't know how to speak it. um, he's just so good. Also, one of these images he said on Instagram got like pulled down, like the graphic that was up at the end here. I'll show it again real quick. Where is it? Yeah, apparently someone reported this. Like, why? Like, I see a bunny. I guess you could see like a person bent over with circles on like on the top of their jean pockets or something. I don't know. But I don't know. People are weird, bro. Uh Guys, let's keep sending those positive vibes and healing vibes to Ren. We know he needs them, and we need more stuff like this. I always love new Ren music days. And he said there's like some actual, like I said before, some actual like singing songs coming up, not just rap songs. So he was excited for us to see this, but he's really excited for us to see some of the next tracks he's going to release, which will be more like singing, musical, that kind of thing. Also, as I said earlier, don't forget to tune in tomorrow to see Mackie and hear her music, which is going to be so much fun. I just finished editing it right before I did this, so I'm really excited about that. And guys, like, what a way to end the week is all I'm trying to say. I really hope you've had a good one this week, and I hope the kind of Ren stuff we've done all week and the way we're going to end it with Mackie has made your week a little bit better. I really, truly hope it does. And if it hasn't, if for some reason watching all of this hasn't gotten you up, then I think that means you're probably feeling a little bit low. So what I'm going to say to you is what I always say. Don't wait for life to be easy to be happy.